Planty people, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Sonia, and this is Majestical Plants. This summer was unlike any other summer that I had faced. The heat was relentless, suffocating even. One day after work, I got into my vehicle, and the temperature inside my vehicle was 99 degrees. That number has burned into my memory. When I got into my vehicle and saw that the temperature read 99 grados, I was breathtaking. That number stayed with me, etched in my memory, because it was also the summer that I had lost a third of my Hoya collection. I sat there staring at that number, and it weighed heavy on my chest and heart. My body was tired. My spirit was tired. Dios mío, how much more could I give? And still, even in the exhaustion, my mind went to them, my plants, fragile and thirsty, and my puppies at home waiting for me. It was a reminder that love doesn't pause. Even when we are worn down, we keep showing up for the things and the souls that depend on us. And this reminds me of my beautiful pup Raven, who I lost 2 years ago. And losing her was its own kind of heat, another fire I had to walk through. But even in the grief, she still teaches me. She reminds me that love is not wasted. Love lives on in memory and spirit, just as my plants do when they push out a new leaf or when a cutting takes root. I had never been so unsure of how to care for my plants. Some I overwatered, terrified that they were thirsty. Others I underwatered, afraid too much water would finish them. Every choice felt wrong. My greenhouse became a place of constant guessing. I carried my little watering can. With this can, every drop felt intentional, but also heavy with doubt. Do I give it too much? Do I give it too little? The watering can became a symbol for me. It reminded me that nurturing is not about drowning a plant or leaving it dry. It's about showing up patiently, consistently, even when I am unsure. And maybe that's the lesson these plants whisper to me over and over. Even when we don't have the answer, love still counts. The heat forced me to act. My little carpet fan wasn't enough anymore. I had to buy a drum fan. I kept windows and doors in my greenhouse opened, desperate for air circulation. But leaving those doors open meant the outside came inside. Wild animals wandered in as if my plants belonged to them. And through it all, I kept pushing my body past its limit. Twice this summer, I suffered heat stroke while caring for my plants. Summer forced me to stop, but stopping didn't mean the worry went away. And then, something unexpected happened. I walked in one day to check out my plants. My Hoya subquintipinervis, who is always blooming. And next to her, something caught my eye, something purple. I leaned in closer, and there it was, a seed pod on my Calistophylla. I stood in awe. I had never had a seed pod before. And in the middle of this loss, in the middle of this struggle, this little miracle appeared. Dios mío, I whispered when I saw it. A seed pod, life in its purest form, hidden until the right moment. Isn't that just like faith? You don't see it growing, you don't always feel it, but suddenly it appears, unexpected, unplanned. And in that moment, I knew all the suffering, all the sweat, all the heat was not the only story. The seed pod taught me that even when everything else feels like it's slipping away, miracles are still possible. Siempre. Always. Yet, in the cuttings, in the seedlings, and in one small seed pod, there was proof that resilience still lives here. Even in the heat, even in the chaos, life continues. I had asked myself last year during the hurricane, ¿por qué otra vez? And this summer, I asked it once more. Why so much loss? But then I remember, every cutting is a second chance. Every little root that pushes through the soil is proof that life wants to continue. And maybe that's the lesson. La vida sigue. Life goes on. Even when we're broken, even when we're unsure, even when we think it's over. The plants, they are teaching me resilience, and resilience is a prayer. This wasn't the first time I lost so much. Last year, the hurricane took many of my plans, and I thought that was the hardest lesson nature could give me. But this summer reminded me again, plants, like life, are fragile. They can be taken suddenly, no matter how much love and care we pour into them. As the days slowly cooled, I found myself back in the greenhouse, checking leaves, pruning what could be saved, moving plants around, hoping they would catch a second wind. Every cut, every shift in placement felt like a small prayer, a way of saying, you're still worth fighting for. Even when I had lost so many, I kept moving forward. Porque así es la vida. This is life. We lose, we rebuild, and we grow again. I ended the summer with fewer Hoyas, but slowly, I've been replenishing and recovering what I lost. I've brought 23 new Hoyas into my collection, plants that will carry new memories, new expectations, new experiences, and yes, new challenges. And I have to be honest, I already have others on my radar. Because this journey never really stops, does it? Each plant feels like a new story waiting to unfold. Don't miss my next video, where I'll show you the newest additions, including one of the most expensive Hoyas I have ever purchased. A beauty that cost me $100. A new season is coming, and with it, new growth. If you walk through this summer heat with your own plants, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear how you and your collection made it through. And if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, especially the one of my 23 Hoyas that I've added to my collection. Thank you, my friends, for spending the time with me. And as always, have a majestical and blessed day.